Hi, welcome to Kika Institute. I'm your host, Michelangelo. And this episode is being sponsored by Kika Institute of HI and YouTube. Alright. Today's lesson is gonna be okay. Kinda good. It's geared mostly for mostly the intermediates. Yeah, because someone asked me to show some of Vito Bratta hammering techniques, which I'll be doing, I believe, on Sunday. Wow. I have all these requests. Wow. And then someone else asked me to show a rock version of the major 7 arpeggio. So I'll be doing that probably next week, Monday. But anyway, what I want to do today is kind of get ready for the Vito Bratta thing. Just by showing you where you can hammer pull off and the techniques that are involved. All right. Remember this? R221 2221. So if you take the 6th degree, that is your relative minor, and we're going to base the hammer-ons off the relative minor. All right. So let's say we're in F sharp. If we're in F sharp, your hammer-ons are going to start from the 2 and the 5, and you're going to go to the tap on the 9. If you're in A minor, your hammer and pull off is going to be between the 5 and the 8, and you're going to tap on the 12. If you're in B minor, your hammer-ons is going to be between the 7 and the 10, and your tapping is going to be between the 14 and the 15. So as you see, it's very important for you to know a little bit of music theory, because it can help you in your playing. It can make your playing sound 10 times exciting. And yeah. Okay. So now let's take that Eddie Van Halen type of technique. This is not Vito Bratta, because Vito Bratta, he likes to, when he does his hammer, he likes to add like a whole bunch of melody lines. So this is not Vito Bratta. This is Eddie Van Halen. All right, so we're going to be between the 5 and the 8, and then the 12. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to change design. For example, if this is your Aeolian, then your 3 and the 7 would be your Mixolydian. So we got and if you go between the 1 and the 5, that's going to be your Lydian. Yes. So we got and then from there we could go to the open and the third. Go. It's always good to know your modes, because your modes kind of tell you where you can play or pinpoint. Yeah, and that's just one point of view. I mean, from when you play, that's going to be your point of view. It's like when Van Halen did that eruption. He started from a 2 and a 5, and then he started his tap on a 9, and moved up to the 4th fret, and then to a 7, and then he stayed on a 10. His tapping stayed on a 10, and then it moved to the 12. So we got. See? Very interesting. Yes, I understand how interesting it is. Yeah, but you could take any mode and kind of hammer it, like when I believe it was Van Halen who did the hammering pull out to Opera Teacher. See, the only thing that Van Halen did there was he started with an open string rather than start from the 3 to the 7. He hit the string open, hammer the 3, hammer the 7, and then hammer on a 12. Same thing on the next string. Same thing on the next string. Anything can go. And you can even maybe just do one string. Maybe the low E. Tap on maybe the 10 or the 12. And see, when you take it from the 3 and the 7, and you're tapping on a 10, your tonality changes when you change location. So when from this to this, and they're going to change for whatever string that you're on as well. So I'll do the same thing on the A string, and let's see if it changes or remains A. There we go. It changes. So remember, when you're writing your hammer-on licks, one, take into consideration your modes. 2, take into consideration the different dialects that you hear from your tones. Like from here. When I went to the 2 and the 5, still pretty much the same, but when I went to the tap on the 8, because the 8 is my F, and then I went to the 0 to the 3, it totally changed. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm looking forward to doing the Vito Bratta, and then of course the Major 7 arpeggios, because I love arpeggios. Yes, I just love them a lot. But anyway, my name is Michelangelo Barques. I'm your host. Until next time.